Casillas, you are suing Mr. Hansen for $4,100. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your relationship to this lady?
Well, I've been coming a couple of times into her antique shop. And,
Okay. Have you bought antiques from her?
yes, but not much.
Well, why are you going into her shop?
Well, because I called her and talked to her. I talked to her frequently on the phone.
Has he ever bought anything from you?
Yes, he's bought a couple of things from me.
What has he bought from you?
Blue Flow, which is a very special glass that's made in England,
Okay.
and some Victorian brass that he's
Okay.
crazy
That's
about.
Okay. So were you friends?
Well, he came into the store. The first time he came in was about 3 months ago.
Okay.
And he came in and...
Were we friends?
No, but
Okay.
he came dressed very flamboyant. I thought, what an energetic guy. And,
Right.
he's...
So you liked him? You liked him when he came in, is what you're telling me?
I liked him as a person, as a human being, and
Right.
I have to attend and be nice to all customers. I can't be...
So did we become friends? That was the question.
Yes, friends.
Did you ever go out?
Yes, I thought besides having a professional relationship, as Jonna can see, she's a rather attractive young lady, and
She looks okay.
it wouldn't hurt to get the price down by.
Oh, so you're saying you were bribing her?
That's a harsh word, Jonna.
Okay, well, why did you send a flower? Well, what kind of flowers did he send you?
He sent me some pink roses because I met him around Mother's Day.
Okay.
And he
Are
knew-
you a mother?
Yes, I'm a single parent.
Okay. Have you ever been married before?
Before what?
Before today.
Yes, Jonna.
Okay.
But please don't remind me.
I'm not trying to remind you. So, did you like her, or were you trying to get a better price?
Both.
How much did he pay for these things he bought from you?
He's paid in total maybe $12,000
Oh, okay.
in all the things.
Quite a bit.
He,
But do you collect particular things, or you just collect antiques?
Well, antique, of course, in the letter of the law is anything by custom.
Do you collect antiques in general, or do you collect things specifically? Do you collect stuff from the Ming Dynasty? Do you collect Americana stuff, or you just collect everything?
Not everything, but I specialize in Victorian brass.
Okay, Victorian brass. So you
Yes.
must have a lot of brass.
I don't have a lot of brass, but when I did get some in, I called him
You
up.
would call him.
I called him and I told
But
him,
I mean, aren't there other big brass sellers here in town?
not like Casillas Antique and Treasury, not
Right, but you
like
said
my
you don't
shop.
get a lot. But you said you don't get a lot of it.
But the ones that we do
Yeah,
get,
but there are other people who get more than you get, right?
I don't know about
Have you
that.
ever gone on eBay? Have you gone on eBay?
Yes, but
Because I've seen Victorian brass on eBay. There's a lot of it. Ruby Lane. Have you ever been on Ruby Lane?
Yes, yes,
RubyLane.com?
yes, I
A
know.
lot of Victorian brass. There's Etsy, ETSY.com.
But
you know Etsy?
I would rather see what I'm buying
I think you would rather see her.
don't put words in my mouth.
So what happened? Why are we here?
We are here because May 15th of this year,
Yeah.
he came
Look
in
at
the
me.
he came in the store, and I called him up and I told him, we have some new Victorian brass if
Right.
you'd like to come in, and he said he was going to come. Usually he has a driver, and on this particular day he also had someone driving him in a town car.
Okay.
So he got out of the car, and when he came into the shop, he was staggering, so he was a little bit, I thought, okay, is it just
Had you ever seen
balance?
Had you ever seen him staggering before?
Intoxicated that way? No.
Oh, he was intoxicated.
Well, yes, because he's reeked of alcohol. Yes,
Really?
and he
Were
had
you
a driver.
drinking that day?
In the afternoon.
Well,
You know what? Have you been drinking today?
Yes.
Coming up on
What happened June 2nd when you went into her shop? Had you been out drinking that day?
no,
You had nothing to drink
I drink at home.
that day. That day.
That's it.
Yeah,
But
but that day you drank at home.
no. I had an illness. It's called Guillain-Barré syndrome.
It's called drunkenness. You were drinking at home that day.
On
Mr.
what are-
Hansen,
and
have
what
you
are
been
you-
drinking today? Do I need to have the bailiff to administer an alcohol test? Have you been drinking today?
No, Your
Because
Honor.
if you are under the influence of alcohol today, you're going to jail.
In that case, I'm not drunk today. I
What
have,
is your drink of
He's
choice
the
when
character.
you've been drinking? What's your drink of choice?
if you have a bottle of scotch, that would be nice.
So were you drinking scotch on June 2nd when you walked into
No, it
her
was
shop?
Canadian whiskey.
It was Canadian whiskey. I wasn't drinking. I had an illness. I liked scotch, but that day it was Canadian whiskey.
Can I elaborate on my illness?
What is your illness?
9 years ago, I was totally paralyzed, and it hasn't come back.
What hasn't come back?
My full capacity of walking
Okay,
straight.
let me see you walk from here to the door.
That's all here.
Okay, you can go back over there. Well, you seem to walk okay right then and there.
Yes, I can walk okay.
Tell
but-
me what happened, ma'am. What happened when he came into your shop that day?
Well, he came in and I had a display and I let him in. There was another customer that was
Okay.
I was just finishing up the purchase, and I had a display there of that Flow Blue, a table with crystals, some old dolls and other antiques, and he tripped over it and everything was shattered, everything was destroyed.
Is that the $4,100?
Yes,
Do
and
you
I-
have pictures?
I have
Let me
pictures.
see the pictures. Did you ask him what he intended to do about these broken items?
Yes, I told him he needed to pay for it. He stayed a while. He went to the bathroom and peed like a camel, which
How do
leads-
you know?
Because I heard it, and I could tell that he was drinking, because when they drink a lot, they just go on forever.
When who drinks? Who are they?
I mean, generally speaking, when somebody has a lot of alcohol, it's a diuretic, so they have to go to the bathroom, and you could hear it like forever.
She
and then
seems to be an
when he came
expert
out-
in
Well, I was
alcoholism.
thinking the same thing. Okay, so these are some beautiful crystals that were broken here. And how
Can-
have you valued these, ma'am?
I valued these at
How
$4,100.
did you value them?
I looked around on eBay as well and other places what they've been selling for, and they actually go for more. This is just something that I'm asking for, which is perhaps about 50% of what it actually
Why don't
costs.
you think you owe Mr. Hansen?
Presents.
Mr. Hansen, why don't you think you owe this lady?
Because, if I may explain
Why don't you think you owe the lady?
because it was an accident, and therefore I am not responsible. It was not
Okay.
intentionally.
You know what you were in court earlier today when I gave a lecture on what an accident is? An accident is never intentional.
I'm sorry I missed that.
Okay, well, I'm telling you now. An accident is never intentional. That's why it's called an accident. But that doesn't mean you're not responsible, right? If you have an accident on the road in a car, it's an accident. You didn't intend it to happen, but there is fault. And you tried it yourself inside her shop, and I think you had been drinking,
Well,
and you...
what Your Honor thinks respectfully,
Okay, I've already put one person in jail today. You ready to go too? Are you ready to go too? Because no matter what happens here
If
in
you
court,
really want me.
don't interrupt me. No matter what happens here in court, I always go home. That's not true for all of the parties in front of me. Now I can have you escorted out of here too. Do you want to be escorted out of here today?
I am-
Yes or no?
no.
Okay, then I'm ready to rule. I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $4,100, which I think is reasonable based on what was destroyed. Good luck to you.
All rise.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $4,100.